How you doing, folks? I am Joe Craig out on a post 4th of July. I'm so glad about that. It drove my poor dog crazy. And she's sitting right over here. She's like, Daddy, get off the phone so we can go walk. But you know what? I took care of her last night. I thought she was just tripping at first. She's like, ah. And then I put her in her little house and we was chilling and talking. She's my friend. She's my dog friend. And she's loyal. She's respectful in the sense that she knows what she wants from me and she understands what I'm asking for her in dog talk. So let's talk about this with people. If you know me, I believe friendship is paramount. I believe friendship goes two ways. We communicate, we celebrate, we communicate, we bond. I listen to what you want and need and desire, and you do the same for me. So over the last 10 years or 15 years or so, it's been a struggle because I've met a lot of people, but I haven't developed good friendships. We always start off good, and some friends I've known since childhood or whatever the case may be, but not singling anyone out, it's not a good friendship because it's not defined about what I say is a good friendship. It's defined about the character of the person who wants to be friends with me. And I explain it this way. A scenario. I talk to people sometimes weekly, semi-daily, and they talking the same old stuff. Same old, same old, same old. And my brain is in the clouds. I'm thinking about, how can I have a good podcast channel? How can I learn more about computers? How can? And the only thing they doing is like, yeah, man, how you doing? How you having a good day? What's going on? Hey, what up? And this extends to family members, a lot of people. And I've tried to get past that, but I ain't got the ability to do it. So I'm looking for good friends. But good friends will also support you. Because being supported don't even take nothing. I remember I used to listen to people tell me, I ain't got the time of the day, or give me an excuse because they can't do what I want, but I do what they need. And so I'm like, that's an imbalance right there. Why? I'm listening to you. And even if it's you just liking to hear me talk and to build your head up and whatever case may be, but you can't listen to me and say, man, you know what? Woman, child, person, I need for you to look at this YouTube video. I need for you to subscribe. You know what I'm saying? I need, that's what I want. It don't cost you nothing. But sometimes people give you all the excuses in the world why they can't do it. It's a trip and a travesty. I always use that word because I like those two words. So a good friend to me is somebody going to listen to you. They're going to activate you. They're going to positively motivate you. And they're going to give you something back. And I know, here you go. Oh, boy, here we go. Joe, I know the gets. You got to get something back. That's not true. What I'm saying is a true friend through y'all's communication, whether it's imbalance, positive, negative, but it end up positive because they listen to see how they can satisfy you. Satisfy you. And your needs and your wants. They're not always looking at what they can get. Okay, here's the third round. Well, you ain't have to do it. You ain't have to do it. Well, I did it. And then we had communication after that. I know a couple of people right now that I haven't spoke to in a long time. But I treat them right. But after I talk to them, they still the same way. And then they wonder why I have an attitude. You know why? Because I'm thinking about present and future, not about them, but what I'm trying to get into. So here's the icing on the cake, or the moral to the story. I believe good friends should respect each other's abilities and figure out how each person can benefit from each other's superpower. Then I think you should have constant dialogue, not babysitting, but you should be listening and keeping it real and accepting responsibility for the good and the bad and the ugly and mostly the positive. And take that into account and try to keep it moving. And then now you got a fellowship. Because if you're active listening, you have imparted information and listened and answered questions, and whatever you did, now y'all on the same team. And then you could do the same thing for them. Inspire, listen. But it ain't always about people thinking they know everything. And that's a whole nother subject on another day. But I'm just talking about being a good friend. You got to give. You got to listen. You got to do all of that. I'm Joe Craig. Peace and hair grease. That's what a friend of mine used to say. I'll talk to you later.